was the promise of opportunity in the growing city of Nashville that inspired the Williams family to leave their home in Charlotte, North Carolina, and move west. They did not account for a change in fortune. Donovan Williams came for a job and got one, only to be laid off when the company was sold.
We just ended up living in a hotel. Money ran dry. Now we're in the truck.
The Williams were homeless, didn't know a soul. They tried many shelters, but were never allowed to stay together. That was not an option.
That's honestly what drove us to just go ahead and becoming homeless. We tried the shelters first, but we will be married 11 years in September. Splitting up just isn't gonna go.
For months, Donovan and his wife Jessica and their 4 children, Jason, Julian, Donovan Jr., and Dylan, lived out of and slept in their vehicle.
Hopefully, if it's cold, you have the gas to keep the car running.
That's
to
a
stay
big thing.
Warm. No sleep for months.
Pride goes out of the window when you had them kids. You let your face of shame down and you literally boil down to doing whatever you have to do to make sure those kids have something to eat and their mind isn't on the fact that we're in this truck.
But they did not stop searching and found Community Care Fellowship.
They would see me with my 2-year-old in one hand and both my daughters, all of us going in the shower. You know, they give me more time, give me the handicap shower because I'm always in there with my kids. But coming here, making sure my kids had clean school clothes. It was very important to me, and without CCF, that just wouldn't have happened. To have a place where I could come, get in line, get our laundry done. We can take showers, we can have something to eat, they can color, we can watch TV. We can be here without someone telling us to leave or,
Simply being able to eat together at a table in a safe place was a huge blessing.
I'm glad I found this place. Being able to come here and sit and eat was one of the first eye-openers of light and positivity that, hey man, it's going to get better. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
We hadn't ate breakfast together in a while, I'm telling you, and spill the milk, talk about this, laughing jokes. Yeah, your breath smells funny this morning. Everything that comes with sitting down, eating breakfast together, we hadn't done it in a while, and that really helped me as a guy.
CCF Executive Director Ryan LeSueur began his leadership position about the same time the Williams family walked through the doors.
I think the Williams are a perfect example of that life change and the way things should be done with partners. You're able to work with partners, you're able to work with volunteers, you're able to work with donors all together to help that end result happen and that transformation happen and for them to get out of that poverty cycle. And the Williams family is a perfect example of what we plan to do for the rest of our existence and the rest of my time here.
At Community Care Fellowship, guests have access to food, laundry facilities, a shower, basic toiletries. They can have mail sent here, make phone calls, have a safe refuge for the day, and lots of prayer. LeSueur refers to CCF as a lighthouse in this community.
I think of us as shining the light of Christ, and that includes our volunteers, our donors, and our staff of just shining the light of Christ to whoever comes through our door, whatever that demographic looks like, if it's an individual, if it's a family, if it's somebody that's living in housing or somebody that's homeless.
Once basic needs are met, CCF is there to help guests transform, connecting with partners in mental health, food services, job services, and housing. For the Williams family, that meant temporary housing, then permanent housing, and a new job for Donovan. Plus, a lifelong friendship was made.
I will never lose touch with Ryan. Every day, just, me and Ryan, we had our little thing every day. He would see us coming in and me with Dylan, but coming here was that first little light in a dark spot for a while.
LeSueur believes CCF, which began back in 1981 as Ken and Carol's, will always be needed in this changing community. It serves not only as a daytime shelter for the homeless, but serves the children of nearby James Casey homes with plans to begin a full-time pre-K program in the fall. Now the Williams are actually dreaming again. School for Jessica, stability, perhaps even a chicken and waffle food truck one day. None of which was possible without Community Care Fellowship.
They helped us go through it and come out of it.
When you reach a point as low as being homeless and you feel like there's no hope and you don't know what you're going to do, regardless of what the reason is that you're stuck in that situation. In our case, we felt like CCF was that mustard seed.